Jinny Reacts. So it's officially day, I came on the 27th, today's the 30th, 27, 28, 29, day 4 in Japan. I didn't vlog that much of last night because I was at the BTS concert, so I want to do a separate video for that because I have way too much stuff to say and all these videos that I can show you, so it will have its own standalone episode. Today I was supposed to go to the Imperial Palace, but I woke up at like 10 o'clock and I don't know if I'm really up for it. I might go, I don't know. If not, I'll go tomorrow. But I might go to Shibuya first just to buy some more merchandise because I thought I wouldn't, but here I am buying more merchandise, so there's that. If not, I might go to the Imperial Palace in the afternoon. Yeah, that's kind of like my general plan for today. I might not vlog as much since it's the same thing, and half my vlogs is me getting lost in a train station, so thought I might not do that again, but I will check in with you during parts of the day, but it will mainly to places that you've already seen before. It's the EXO concert tonight, so expect a lot of vlogs for that. That's really it for now. I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Oh, the day's really nice today. It's like not even cloudy. It's like blue skies and sunshine. It's a perfect day. Ended up walking to the other side of Harajuku for lunch that day. We were supposed to go to Shake Shack, I think it was called, but the line was huge, but we managed to walk along this really pretty path with all these fallen, we call these fan trees in China, so I don't know what you would call them, but we ended up at this Hawaiian restaurant. It was the middle of winter and it was a Hawaiian themed restaurant, so it was quite fun. It was up but overlooked the main street, so I got a pasta there. And as promised, this is Shibuya Crossing at night. You can tell the difference from that 9 AM clip that you know, it does get really busy at night. So yeah, this is Shibuya Crossing at night. So here's my journey to Tokyo Dome. There is no way I'm allowed to film in there. Actually, I tried to take a picture from my seat before the concert even started, and one of the security guards tapped me on the shoulder and wrote my name down, so it's that strict. It doesn't look like too much from here, like it just looks like a weird spaceship thing, but it is huge inside, and because it's such a big concert, there was a whole group of fans walking there, so it was really easy to find in that sense. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry for not vlogging. That is completely my fault. Second of all, I don't even know what to say right now because I just finished the EXO concert and it was, I can't even begin to describe how amazing that experience was. I'm just having some Japanese pudding. I've never had any and I'm not a fan of sweet food, but we'll see how we go. Bless the convenience store for giving me a spoon because, you know, I'd be struggling. I was second row from the front. I was right in front of the stage. Like, I could not get any closer to the stage. It was incredible. I'm like, for that to be my first EXO concert, it's just, I really couldn't have asked for a better first experience with EXO. And oh, the concert was amazing, the boys looked amazing. I had literally solid eye contact with every single member. I can't even talk about it because I kind of get a bit emotional now thinking about it because I'm gonna miss them. And this is kind of like the unhealthy lifestyle of a girl who chases their, you know, the group that they like, because unless you keep going, it's gonna end. And I get that, The end is sad and you go back to real life without them and it's hard, but that's life, you know. Not everybody gets to be with their oppas all the time. Once again, I might do a separate video completely for that, which will include all the merch I got as well, because yes, I did buy some merch. I was gonna spend money on other things, but I feel like I've spent most of my money on merch this time. I do need to work out what presents I'm going to get my friends, because I did promise that I'd come here to get them presents, and I don't really feel like I've gotten anybody anything too significant, so I might figure out how to do that tomorrow. I'm going to go to the temple tomorrow. I'm going to have breakfast here and be efficient and get all that done ASAPly. So I could go back to Shibuya. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Give me a second. So Shibuya has pop-up photo booths. So for 500 yen, it's roughly $5, you can take pictures with the EXO boys. So I did the Chanyo Suo and sorry, I called him Chanyo. This is very much like Baekhyun. Baekhyun, Suho, Chanyo set. So I might go back and do the other boys tomorrow, as well as pick up some gear, some merch. I do want to visit both Tokyo, the Imperial Palace, as well as Asakura, Asakura, where did that come from? And possibly go for the merch. So yeah, I've got quite a bit planned tomorrow, which will be another day by myself, which will be fun. Concert ended at 9:30, which is another thing about Japan that's cool, that they get concerts done normally around that time so that everybody can be on their transport home, and that doesn't cause any issues there. And essentially they patrol it really well, and they get people moving really well, and everybody's out and done by like 10:30, which is really good. And yeah, I will do a different vlog for the concert for sure, probably when I get back to Australia. I'll definitely write a blog post about it somewhere. I don't know, haven't really thought that through too much. Yeah, that's it. This is, what day is today? Today's the 30th, so that's 28, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30th, fourth day in Japan, and I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm gonna go surf the internet, take a shower, and sort out my bag. Like I said, that's it. See you. So I thought I should explain what I'm doing today, because I didn't film my initial morning vlog, which I've been doing for the past few days. Today is the 5th day in Japan. I have arrived at the Imperial Palace. I know it feels like a journey, because I feel like I've been telling you since day 3 that I'm gonna go to the palace, and it hasn't really happened. And now we're finally here on like my last day in Japan, technically. So it's raining today. It's probably the worst day I've had here in terms of weather, only because it's wet everywhere and it's a lot cooler than the other days, although the leaves are starting to fall, which is really pretty. So I should let you know what I might do today. I'm going to go to the Imperial Palace, and then depending on what time I finish here, I could potentially go, so I'm just trying to work out how to get into the Imperial Palace, to Asakusa. If not, I will go back to Shibuya, shop a little bit, buy some more gifts. In Tokyo, there's like this anime street thing, I guess. So I could try and go there and get some presents. Essentially, it'll be a lot of shopping and rounding up. I'm gonna check out in the Arvo and then go to the last EXO concert before. Yeah, I can't even talk about that because I'm so sad right now. I have found the entrance, I'm guessing. Okay. Gardens are open the following days, have a garden, blah blah blah. Core functions. Oh, the garden's open today. Sweet. Okay, so I'm at the palace. Let's do it. So as I just entered into the Imperial Palace gardens, it was actually so empty that it felt like it was my own private garden. So this is the entranceway, which is really pretty. Like all the gardening and the bushes and everything was really clean and on point. And because I said before that It is autumn. There was a lot of trees which the leaves were nice and orange and pretty. So I'm just going to pop some music on here and you can enjoy what the garden looks like on the inside. So then I made my way over to another temple. This one is called Sensoji. It's in Asakusa. It is well known for this giant lantern that hangs out the front of it. This place was probably one of the first places where I saw a lot of foreign tourists. There were little stores lining its way into the temple, as well as little like food stores. That's another thing about Japan. You don't eat while walking. If you eat, you stand and walk. So if you bought any food, you'd have to stand there and eat. So I bought a lot of touristy stuff here, like keychains and things like that. But it was a really, really pretty temple. I really love these lanterns. So here is the hand washing ritual that I talked about. You have to wash your hands before going in. Well, it's a courtesy. So you fill the ladle up with water, you wash both your hands with it, and some people rinse their mouth with it as well, but I didn't do that. And then you actually have to clean the ladle as well afterwards. So here is at Tokyo Station. This is the anime. Well, I thought it was anime, but it's actually just character stores. So they had Pokemon, they had Good and Tama, they had Studio Gilby and all that stuff. So I bought some cheeky stationery, essentially, down there. So here I am at the Capsule Hotel. You get your own little locker where you put all your luggage and clothes like that. They give you this bag of toiletries as well as a pajama set. Here I'm just taking you through to the bathroom. They have toilets and showers, as you can tell. So here I am just showing you one of the cubicles, mainly because I thought it was going to be a shower cubicle, but these are just all bathroom cubicles. So as we move into the sleeping area, as you can see, it's very dark in there, and there's quite a few few pots in there, and mine one was right at the end, and I had to be super quiet. That's why the camera's a bit shaky, because I was taking each step so carefully. As I reached mine was a top bunk, so I did have to climb up. The interesting about these bunks is that they have a ambient sleep noise, so if you're a snorer you can turn that on and it pretty much masks your sleeping noise. So I didn't film the pod too much because I only had about 2-3 hours of sleep before I had to be on the flight, so I decided to knock out early. And yeah, so you have a blind, you can't lock the pod, but good night. And that ends my Japan trip.